Hello, Scorpio. How's it going? We are here with a timeless reading. Before we get started with it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Right. I'm seeing somebody come through. They're proposing something to you, but I'm seeing that you want to take your time to really analyze this and think about it. This is somebody close with you. But even though, that being said, I'm seeing it's not something that you necessarily want to accept without thinking about it. There's something here that's important about you sort of analyzing this or reflecting on it and kind of checking back with self prior to maybe taking this offer or going forward with something. Looks like it has to do with an interpersonal relationship. Fitting. We're starting off with the Death card. That is you, Scorpio. That's pretty intense to be starting off with, though. So, I'm seeing something here that you are trying to balance maybe mentally for yourself. You may have to, I'm not saying that I see this as being selfish, but you may need to do something that at first, because you're still learning to sort of show up for yourself, you may perceive it as being selfish, but it's just more so you protecting your joy and your happiness. And maybe not allowing other people that you don't feel supported by to get in the way of this. You're not always going to have everybody approve of what it is that you're trying to do. I'm seeing a lot of big changes that you're going through, and it's for the better as well, because you're getting closer and closer to what you're looking for. The thing about the Ten of Cups is that, I'm looking at the Death card, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Swords. You're making changes that are allowing you to feel happier. And I'm seeing a lot of them have been difficult ones. A lot of them have been tough ones. This hasn't been easy. And you may have somebody around you that actually is feeling kind of jealous because you're doing things that make you happy. And the thing about this person is that this person sees you as doing something that they're not doing for themselves. And so they project jealousy onto you. So it really has nothing to do with you. It's really not about you. But maybe that's also something that you're learning too. I feel in general, for those of us that have a lot of water in our charts, when people project things onto us, I think the first thing that we do is think that it's us because we're empathetic in that way and sort of take on that energy and be is that me? Am I doing something to rile this person up? Should I change something? Whatever. Is it my fault? You internalize it and ask yourself, because you're sort of taking on that person's energy. But this is teaching you how to have boundaries. And whoever this is that's around you that feels a type of way because you're doing things that bring you happiness, you may be sort of kind of seeing them for where they are currently, rather than taking this on and making it your own issue. Recognizing that this person feels the way they do because they're not taking responsibility, and it's easier for them to look at you and be mad rather than them do something about it within their own life, and that's not on you. And you can also take this as a lesson to be self-aware too, and if at any point you feel jealous of somebody, instead of feeling a type of way towards yourself, you can look at that and be oh, that means that I want to go do that thing for myself. You take it as a message rather than something that you need to carry shame over. But yeah, whoever this is that's around you, they're having a hard time. Again, it's not your responsibility. Everybody's in charge of themselves. The changes that you're making are cultivating a type of joy that you're going to be able to truly enjoy within your life. So even though you're doing the tough things now, it feels like you're getting the hardest parts out of the way currently, Scorpio. Because I'm seeing this is really going to lead you to where you want it to go for you. But not everybody's going to understand that, and that's okay. I'm seeing something about 101 Dalmatians here. And maybe something about what that movie is about. Allegorically, even. You have something, but I'm almost seeing it be... You have something, but at times it feels like a challenge for you to enjoy it because of this other person's energy that's around you. This also doesn't have to be, like, for many of you, this is somebody around you that's kind of, like, looking in. You know, it's like you work really hard and you wanted to spend your paycheck on an ice cream cookie, and you're just sitting at the table trying to eat it, and you have this person that's, like, so mad that you get the ice cream cookie and they don't have one. And so you're just, like, watching them staring at you as you're trying to enjoy it, and you're almost, like, not enjoying it anymore because of this person's gaze on you. That's what this is feeling like. It's like something that you worked really hard for that now you have, and that, like, brings you a lot of happiness, but that it can be like a preoccupation with, like, how other people are looking at you. Because that's what I'm actually seeing this come down to. You're doing the things that you need to be doing within your life, but there may still be a preoccupation with, what does that person think of me? Like, why are they paying attention to me right now? You know, that, like, paranoia of, I need to be aware of enemies, which is definitely the shadow of Scorpio. Which I totally understand. As somebody with a Pluto dominant chart, it's very easy for us to be like, who's an enemy and who's not, you know, who's safe and who's not, who can I trust and who can I not. But it can make you be so focused on everybody else that you even forget to enjoy your ice cream sandwich, you know? So, I'm seeing your guides be very protective of you too. It's kind of like I'm seeing this fence that is, like, separating you and this person, or even you and this frequency, and they're not going to come bother you. Like, they can't get through. Like, they don't have access to you, but you can still kind of see them, like, through the slots in the fence, so you know that they're over there looking at you, but it's really none of your business. Whether somebody loves you or somebody hates you, it's really none of your business. And you reminding yourself of that and allowing yourself to just enjoy what you have and what's right in front of you, it seems like that's the whole point of this right now. Because attention is attention either way. And it's not something that you need to pay attention to. You know, because then it's just going to... It takes your energy that you could be focusing on enjoying something, and it puts it over in something that feels unpleasant to you. So why? Why do that? Like, you get to control, like, where your energetic focus goes. And you paying attention to this other person or this other frequency, it just is constantly taking away from you being able to enjoy something that you've clearly worked for. So you're just doing a disservice to yourself by paying mind to this energy. It's something that you sort of, because we're socialized naturally, it's natural to care, but it's something to unlearn so you can, like, mind your business and not have to worry about whatever that is. Because if you want to focus on other people and what they're thinking of you and how they're judging you and all of that stuff, you're always going to be able to. You're never going to be lacking in people that are looking at you, judging you, you know? So if you want to spend all your time and energy and focus on that, you can for literally the rest of your life. But if that's not what you want the focus of your life to be about, then you focus your energy on something else. And maybe getting to enjoy all of this that you've worked for. Because I'm seeing if you can really just bend the lens into you and what you have going on, there's so much here to be proud of that you've accomplished, and all these things that you've done for yourself, and all of these major life transitions that you've gone through that have brought you to where you are right now. It does, again, feel like the only challenge right now is the preoccupation with other people, especially other people that you see as not supporting you or having like judgmental opinions of you. But this is your gateway to move beyond that. Yeah, you don't have to take that on. You don't have to take on the projected energy. Again, it's not about you. And you reminding yourself of that is going to change your life. I also am seeing you be super protected. Like, I'm seeing your guides be all around you. I'm seeing you in like a little enclosure that they have you in where like nobody else can touch you. I'm seeing you be like pulled away from everybody else. So these people or this person, like whatever this energy is, whatever this vibration is that feels a type of way towards you, like you really don't need to pay any mind to it, because the only time that it has access to you is when you give it that access. The only time that these energies that are looking in on you can affect you is when you put your focus on them. If you're not putting your focus on that, it has no impact, it has no power over you, but you give it the power. So it's something to be mindful of. Where you put your gaze is what you're giving access to you. So if you pay it no mind, it has no power over you. Nobody can do anything to you. It's all just going to bounce back to them. But if you're allowing that in, it's going to be internalized and it's going to affect your energy. And it's going to suck all of the joy out of your ice cream sandwich and the experience that you could be having with it. So yeah, short and sweet and to the point. I'm looking at Taurus on the bottom of the deck and just you here. All right, my friends, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.